Let's go fishing. I'm on a mission. It's so pretty, I'd sure hate to waste this chance. We'll find a shady little spot, not too cool, not too high. Perfect for a little fishing.
Jump in the boat with me, boys and girls, and we'll go down and check out the lake, see what it looks like, and then once the sun comes up a little bit, I'm going to do a little fly fishing. So kind of sit back and watch it and enjoy. I hope you enjoy it. I enjoy always making it, like I always say. And if you would, subscribe and push like if you like what you see. on this day in 1804, Lewis and Clark started down the Ohio River looking for the northwest passage. Hoping to find a waterway all the way to the Pacific, and it just didn't happen. It didn't happen, man. They thought they could find it, but on their ways to looking for it, I mean, it's just an adventure to see what was in Pacific West. What they didn't know was that there wasn't a waterway all the way to the Pacific. They had to abandon their vessels, but before they did that, my gosh, they went through all kinds of different adventures. Indians, grizzly bears. They talk about the prairies just moving with buffalo and wild game. This is in 1804. If you get a chance, read the book Undaunted Courage by Stephen Ambrose. He goes into detail about their journals. I mean, he brings their journals to life, and he's a great writer. But yeah, I strongly recommend if you like reading and you like American history and you like the outdoors, this is a book you have to read. Take a few minutes and order you one and read it, because from the time it starts to the time it ends, it's exciting. I can give you a little short story about what it's about, but I'm telling you right now, if you like the outdoors, you need to read that book by Stephen Ambrose, Undaunted Courage. And it's taken right from the journals of Lewis, Clark, and plus the men. I mean, and I like history, but I don't like fiction. I like nonfiction. I like the real deal. And this is a real deal, guys. I'm telling you right. You talk about some men. They were men. Especially Meredith Lewis, and Clark. They were men. They had a crew with them that they shaped in. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, you get a chance, order one. But getting back, gosh, that guy I showed you there a little bit ago, he hit the rocks down there at Indian Prairie and messed up his lower units. So you got to be really, really careful, guys, down on the lake. I don't care where you're at, but Indian Prairie especially. There's rocks down there as big as a car out there. And if you go, you got to go out there about 2 miles before you make a turn either way. If you don't, you're gonna hit something like this gentleman did. He went out all right, but then when he was coming back in, he was following his GPS, and I think he turned too quick, and he hit that lower unit with rocks. And he hit it pretty good. But I hope he didn't tear anything up, because he kind of looked. I looked at it and I didn't see toward it, but it looked. What you can't see is what's bad. But when you're going about 50 miles an hour and you hit rocks, you're going to tear stuff up. That's just the name of the game, guys. You'll see in this video alligators everywhere. Well, morning, guys. I went out in the grass this morning and didn't do any good. I'm gonna do a little fly fishing now. I was wanting to kill some time until the sun get up a little bit. Seems like if that sun's on hitting the water a little bit, it makes it a little bit better. The time is, let's see, what time is it, guys? About 10 to 8. So I got a couple hours. Get out the old fly rods and see if I can put in. Forgot my mic again this morning, guys. Have a hard time with that mic. Them mics. So anyhow, I'll go down home and edit it, and I can't hear it, so. I hope the fly fishing was better than the frog fishing was this morning, because I didn't catch but one little fish, and I just wanted to really come down here and look at it. I'll show you what I'm using this morning. Let's see if I can let the motor down so I can get the back. push pole back in the back. Alright. Alligators are everywhere, man. Alright. Let's see what I'm going to be using this morning. I'm going to use a bigger popper here. Right there. And then I'm going to have a little, like, fluke thing on the back of it there, the trailer. And then I'm going to start off with a smaller one here and see if I can catch. I got some places up here with the bass, and then I got a sinker on the back of that, guys, and see how we do. You can see the gators are everywhere, man. Start off with a smaller one. I got a boat coming up through here. See if I can catch some fish. So these alligators here just hatched out over here, guys. I'm gonna move you over here and show them to you. Just babies. I mean, it looks like they just hatched out. Pretty neat, huh? Here. There's a little bigger one right there. There's all kinds of them. See all them heads up through here? I don't know if you can see them or not. In back here. Shallow right there. I gotta go out in a little ways. Still hitting. There's one right over there just all curled up on that log right there, that stick. There's about 3 of them over there, all about the same size. Give me a call, guys, at 304-398-5215. Come out and see the gators and birds and snakes and deer and bear and a little bit of everything. Boys and girls to me. Back to well, I broke out the fly rods and the sun come up and kind of burnt what little bit of haze there was this morning. And the pan fishing is always better when it's sunny and there's a little bit of sun. And so I started up through there and kind of went between the gators because I didn't want to snag no more gators like I did the other day. And it was a good morning. I mean, it just was really calm, and you didn't have to worry about, you could have a really soft presentation on your fly rod and your line. And but I caught a pile of fish. But like I said, the bass took the popper, and a lot of times the bluegill and cichlids, they would take the drop line or the sinker in the back. And you can see they fight. They fight good. And of course you're fighting with a fly rod. I mean it's pretty soft tip there, which is the way I like it. Oh yeah, this sure is fighting. Sure is fighting, guys. I have to get the net on this one. I figured, you know, I've only got about 10-pound test leader on here, so
That's a tilapia. That's a big one. That's one we have, a tilapia.
just had to pick some of them up with
Good
the net
size.
because I didn't want to break off and lose my flies and have to retie
Good
everything.
size.
So I really don't like using a net either because the hooks get caught in them, but it's the worst of two evils, you might say. I don't want to retie, so I started netting the bigger ones. And the cichlids are huge. I mean, really big.
Fish in there. Fish in there. Well, I don't want one of these fighting. He is a big one.
Like I said before, they're like bluegills on steroids, and cichlids are.
Took a sinker, man. Took a sinker. He took the sinker. Boy, that was fun. All right, get up here, try her again. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Oh my gosh. Big old bluegill this time, guys. Caught him on the dropper. Caught him on the dropper. Fish on, guys. Fish on. What we got going on here? Oh, big old cichlid, guys. Big old cichlid. I don't want to lose my dropper here. So I'll put him in the boy. he's tore up a little bit here.
Boys and girls, you want to be a better fisherman, pick up a fly rod and go out and do a little bit of this finesse fishing. It's what it really is with a fly. It's just a finesse fisherman, and it helps you get in tune a little bit on how the fish react, and it helps you build a little patience too in angling. It really does, and it's a very rewarding way of catching fish. I mean, you feel good about it. You can even tie your own flies and stuff, and that really makes it better when you tie your own flies. I don't. I buy flies, but I used to tie them. I don't bother with it anymore at my age. But a lot of serious fly fishermen tie their own flies.
This is a big one here, guys. This is a big one. bluegill, guys. Bass. A lot of times the pupper will catch the bass. Another big old bluegill, guys.
If you watch, what I do is I just throw the rig out there, the popper and the sinker, and let it hit the water. A lot of times they'll hit that thing just as soon as it hits the water, but the sinker, and the sinker too. But what you got to do though, you got to throw it out there and let it sit just for a second. Move it a couple times, and if you don't get anything, bring it back in and put it right back out. But sometimes you got to give it just a few seconds for that sinker to go down, and that's when they'll grab a hold of it. But I don't usually leave it there very long. You watch what I'm doing. I just kind of bring it in, throw it to the next spot, and just kind of move down the canal. Bit, and that just changes things a good bit. And I put my hood up because the sun was starting to burn my neck. I try to get down here. You got to keep the sun off of you because the skin cancer is really bad. But yeah, it's just getting close to coming to an end. I don't like a lot of wind. You know, if I start right off, there's a lot of wind. I'll go ahead and fish from already there. But you know, if I'm there and I fish for a couple hours and the wind picks up, I usually just pick her up and go. But as long as the fish is hitting, I usually stay. I had it all to myself this morning in there. Just so peaceful, and Not a lot of boats. Just see two other boats, and they left, and I had the whole area to myself. And boy, you talk about heaven on earth. It really is when you get it like that. You don't have boat traffic, and you're not dealing with idiots. You know, sometimes like you do in January and February. And I'm catching fish. It's just, golly, it's just great. If you want to do this,
Here, I
guys,
got
give me a
two.
call again. I'll
Caught
take
two.
you out, and we'll do it.
I had two. I still got two. Two big old bluegills. One. Two. Caught one on the popper and caught one on the nice sized bluegills too. I mean, they ain't little. Look there. Hi. Enough of that boy, I'll let you go. Might have to get the needle nose on this one. There we go, man. Whoa, that must be a cichlid. Boy, he's fighting good. Oh, that's a big one, man. That's a big one.
What a great morning on Lake Okeechobee, guys. I had a blast fly fishing. Of course, I have a great time every time I go out, but some days are better than others if you've watched my episodes. But this is one of the better ones. It's so relaxing, and it's just a great way to catch fish. And you know the best part of it is I can turn them loose and catch them again tomorrow.
Well, boys and girls, I had a good morning this morning fly fishing. I hope this kind of gives you a little bit of idea of if you come out here fly fishing with me, what you expect. I caught cichlid, bluegill, bass, and lots of alligators. So if you want to do this for a half a day, it's $400, guys. Give me a call. It's 304-398-5215. And whether you're a seasoned fly fisherman or you never had a fly pole in your hand ever, come out here. We'll have a good time. I'll help you, and we'll get this fly fishing down. It's a blast. I mean, it's just kind of a challenge, but it's a fun challenge, guys. So anyhow, I'm gonna hang it up for the day and pick that back up, throw it in the water. So, see you tomorrow, boys and girls.